Hello everyone, welcome back to Storky Farmstead. So my name is Samantha. You and I have to talk, folks. Real quick question. How do you feel about your daughters, your nieces, your mom, or even your neighbor's kids being forced into the U.S. military? This is a topic America in the last 40 years keeps circling back to. It is the inclusion of women in everything, no distinction between the sexes. And now that we're seeing a push for transgender affirmation in the military, in public school, across the board, you're seeing less of a distinction between what people feel is appropriate for biological females. My 24 or soon to be 24-year-old daughter made this comment earlier to me. Mom, the most fertile age for women is between the ages of 18 and 26. And if you wanted to destroy a nation where they would have no way to repopulate the people of that country, the most important thing that you could do, Mom, is draft those women and put them into war. You tell me what you think, folks, because I know how I feel, but I'm curious how you feel. Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha. I run a 2-acre farmstead located in southeast Louisiana. And as this topic comes back to the forefront, I want to show you some things that I found that I thought was very interesting. First off, in 2022, this topic was almost concluded for you and I without our permission. Joe Biden, in one of the biggest defense packages ever passed in American history, $858 billion defense fund. And in writing, very small, tucked in the bill, was the removal of only males to register for service. Now, guys are selective service. Let me explain something to you. There is a reason, a very good reason, women should never be forced to go into selective service. Great, you want to serve your country. I'm proud of you. I appreciate the service. Thank you for everything that you've done, women, for America. In fact, women have played a huge part in U.S. military history. I've got women who were officers in World War I in my history, and I'm very thankful for those women, for my freedom. But to force young women between the ages of 18 to 26 to pre-register for selective service in a time of need, put your country at a very distinct disadvantage. Number one, what if they are taken by militants? Do you know what happens to women in war? Of course you do. You watch the news. You know what goes on. Young women should never be forced to make that choice. If they make it on their own, thank you for your service. If you choose to stay home where you're safe and let the men in your family fight for your freedom, then you should have that right also. Because women and men are not treated equally when they go to war. We do not protect our women correctly in the military. They don't get the correct medical care, female medical care. So I looked up on some researches, and what I found was that 4% of unplanned pregnancies in the military were due to rape. Guys, 4% of unplanned pregnancies in the military were due to rape. So of course, you've got a higher rate of incidents. If the women get taken, right, by the people we're fighting, think about the things that could happen to them. Then your most fertile women that could repopulate, because after war, there's always a baby boom. It's just the natural cycle. You've got a whole lot of babies born to replace the men that died, right? Well, now the women that would be doing that are gone. Who's going to replace the population of America? Illegal immigrants? Is that their plan? Because it's sinister, folks. It is sinister. Joe Biden was within hours of signing that when a Jewish rabbi who had been fighting this since the late 70s stopped it again, Rabbi Cohen. Okay? So here is the reason I'm bringing this up. I kind of followed the trail, and it has been ordered to be printed. All right? The original bill has now been ordered by Congress as of May of 2024 to go to print. What does that mean, Sam? It means they're fixing to pass it out to everyone. They're fixing to say, okay, it's time to vote again. It's time to see if we can't get those girls. You ought to be afraid. And for somebody like me, it really makes me angry. Because you're not doing it for the right reasons. You already have my 26-year-old and my 18-year-old sons. You're not getting my daughters. Period. Or my granddaughters. So America, get your head out of the sand. Go on, get your head out of the hole. Get on the phone again. Call your state representatives. Tell them they better pay attention, that you do not agree with this. I shouldn't have to stand here and come up with all the reasons why this is a bad idea for critical thinking people. If you think this is a good idea, it's basically because you've been brainwashed that men and women are equal. We are equal in the sense of our worth, friend. Not one sex or the other is better, but we are not equal in what we were created to do. And all this is showing is how far America has come from respecting women. We have to fight for our spaces. We have to fight to call ourselves women. Now what are we, cis women? I don't even know what that is. I'm telling you now, this is an attack on America's morals. This shows you just how far this amazing country has truly fallen when our elected officials think they can do this and we're not going to say anything. We're not going to do anything. Not to mention, the reason they're doing it is, look at this. This is in the bill, folks. This is stuff they've already looked up and figured out. 77% of young men between the ages 17 to 24 would need a medical waiver to be in the military if they were called up for duty. That's why they're doing it. They have destroyed our young men. They're either medicated on medications that the military can't take you on because it's basically saying that you're insane, or they're overweight, or they have a health problem. 77% of young men between the ages of 17 and 24 need a medical waiver from their doctor to be called into active duty. America, we're in trouble. Guys, if you'd like to support this channel, they demonetized us for speaking truth. And we would greatly appreciate, even if you send us $1 to show your support in us making videos like this and taking the time to find the facts about what is happening. But anybody that tells you that this has been shot down and it's not going to happen is lying to you. I don't give it another year, and our young women will have no choice but to register when they turn 18 for selective service. America, if you don't get anything else right, protect your women. God bless you guys.